ball left field. Cespedes lost it initially. Rajay on the run as well. Davis leaping. Rajay with a catch. Oh, what a play by Rajay Davis. He took a 2-run homer away from David Ross.
Aaron Shipman heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shipman.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? You know, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Into the box now, number 17. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty, one man out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hernandez giving chase. 2 down.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top two guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Daniel Robertson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, you know, 2-0, even if you get your fastball, it doesn't mean you should be automatically swinging. He's probably fortunate he didn't make contact with that because that was in a perfect spot.
Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 5 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Northwest Arkansas, second baseman, number 5.
Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit down the third base line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Number 25 will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have him threaten to score our first run of the night.
Number 40 will get his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1.
Well, this is the perfect time to be looking for a double play ball right here with 2 runners on. As a hitter, you've got to be patient and try to lay off those pitches that are down in the zone to stay out of that double play situation.
Now the 0-1. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hard to start a ball game much better than this. 3 batters, 3 hits. Now you've got the bases loaded, nobody out, cleanup hitter coming up, and one worried manager in that opposing dugout right now.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Peguero. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Well, 3 singles, and that had him in position to really put together a huge inning. But one ground ball might just put an end to those thoughts. The run does come in to score from third, but this is a costly double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now there's 2 outs.
Into the box, Brett Hayes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 8.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And he takes strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
If you can locate that pitch with movement on the inside corner, nobody's touching that thing. I mean, that's as good as it gets right there.
Stepping in now, Mark Krause.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6th.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
The 0-1 delivery. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tap foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Hernandez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Northwest Arkansas, center fielder, number 18.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Well, he was certainly geared up with a fastball swing in a fastball count. They sure picked the right time to change up on him. He never saw that one coming.
Chopped weakly to the left. Robertson has it, and some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
I don't think this is what he intended to have happen, but it's going to work out for him. Once he saw the ball get by the pitcher's mound, we knew it was going to be a tough play. And sure enough, he winds up beating this thing out for an infield single.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Runner back safely. In now, number 7. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, and after a 3-hit outburst in the first inning, they come back with hits number 4 and 5 to kick off the second. Something sure got these guys all fired up.
Number 43 stands in for the first time. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Yanked on the ground down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
Mike Durham has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Into the box, number 5. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full. The Naturals lead it 2-0. Justin Henry will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And he struck him out.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Ken Favreau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Number 5.
Green will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Ripped down the first base line. And that's through for a hit.
These guys, they've been out hit by 5, but it's still only a 2-0 game. So despite the lack of offense, they're still very much in this ball game.
Aaron Shipman will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
You just don't like to get beat on a fastball in that situation. I got to believe they'll go right after him again.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 2 out with the man at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Number 25 stands in.
Leading off for the Naturals, right fielder, number 25.
Into the windup and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Number 40 waits on deck. To short. Robertson is there. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, number 40.
Number 40 steps into the box. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Kraus racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
I'm sitting up here thinking that once this ball gets down to the corner, it was going to be easy 2 bases. But he decided better of it rounding first, and he's going to hold on there with just a loud single.
Standing in now, Carlos Peguero. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, if you're going to hook a curveball away, you've got to have strong hands. And you'll see, this swing breaks down a little bit, but look at him get those hands through. Yank it to his pull side.
Into the box now, Brett Hayes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
A 1-0 delivery. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. 1-1, here it comes. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Shipman has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 18.
Hernandez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 2-0. Number 17 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
The designated hitter, number 17.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And if you get him to look at strike one, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, he hasn't made too many mistakes on the mound so far, but hitting a guy here with 2 strikes is definitely not something he was trying to do.
Stepping up now, Daniel Robertson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here it is. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's a tight little slider right there. It looked like it was going to be a ball, but then you can see the hard biting movement come back, and it winds up just catching that outside corner.
Into the box, Nunez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Into the box now, Mark Krause. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out with the man at first. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. number 7, steps in now.
Leading off for the Naturals, the shortstop, number 7.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Tap down the line. Barehanded on the hop. It's in time.
Oh, great play. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
In now, number 43. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Mike Durham stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner at first had to wait and see if that ball was going to get caught or not. If there's 2 away, most likely he scores easily. Instead, they have to wind up holding him at third base. I got to tell you, if that were me standing on second base right now, I'd be saying, yo, where's my RBI?
Standing in now, number 5. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Line toward the gap in left center. Kraus is there. Let's see if they test it. But he will not try it as he heads back to the bag. And oh, I thought he had it easily, but he apparently didn't think so, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, number 25. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Sometimes guys can get keyed up in big spots like this, and that's where that curveball can be a real effective pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Robertson takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Christian Walker will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And that's in there for a strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he misses there, 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Ready on 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Stepping in now, Justin Henry, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Into the box, Ken Favreau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Naturals lead it 2-0. Number 40 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kraus is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Left fielder, number 8, Carlos Peguero.
Carlos Peguero steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over it.
Standing in now, Brett Hayes, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
0-1, here it comes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Green will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight, and you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Aaron Shipman will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. He's going after guys. He's working ahead in the count. And he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Number 17 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 2-0. Hernandez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Center fielder, number 18.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Fernando Nieve will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Fernando Nieve.
Into the box now, number 7. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
In now, number 43. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Well, the previous pitch was a fastball away. This time, they try to come in with that fastball. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Mike Durham, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This one's down to third. One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Leading off the inning, Daniel Robertson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out, so this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row? He's retired now. Just making it look easy.
Settling in now, Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Pulls the string on that one strike.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy, this guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Mark Krause will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Here's the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Peguero is there, and that's the 3rd out. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Naturals lead it 2-0. Number 5 steps into the box.
Northwest Arkansas. Second baseman, number 5.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Shipman is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Number 25 steps in now. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Henry coming on. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Number 40 will bat now, 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Henry sprinting after it. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Leading off the inning, Christian Walker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
1-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Justin Henry stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty. One man in. Chop foul over towards the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peguero waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Ken Favreau will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Carlos Peguero will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. And he's been a tough out all game long.
Brett Hayes will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Kraus ranging back. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 18.
Hernandez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, another pitch that he's right on at the plate. He hasn't been fooled by anything he's seen yet.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Stepping in now, number 7. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Shipman on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just a nice job here of not trying to do too much. You see him basically just inside out this ball down the right field line. No chance for the right fielder to get there, and this will get to the wall. He's into second easily here with a double.
Number 43 will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Now on the mound, this is one of those at-bats where you have to get this guy to give your team any chance. You have to. Base hit here, it's all over.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Number 38 will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Naturals, number 38,
kicking off the top of the ninth, Green, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 5.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and reined in one away.
Mets telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Aaron Shipman will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 2, here it comes. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Into the box now, number 17. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. One strike from the shutout. Here it comes. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, these guys just don't want to go quietly. They were down to their last strike, but now all of a sudden that tying run's coming to the plate, and things are going to get a heck of a lot more interesting now.
Daniel Robertson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
Bad business, yeah.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Naturals win this one 2-0. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals. 2 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rockhounds, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.